And I'm here. I'm back. Yep, I will do that. Yeah, it looks fine. I see amateur is still misspelled. Well, welcome back for another week of the Amateur Australian Overwatch League. My name is ReZero, And got Tankload here, observing for the most part. I think today's probably not going to be casting very much. But for our first game, we have what it looks like Bjorn to win versus Cutesocks. So we saw Bjorn to win. Bjorn to win actually had a bye last week, but before that, they showed some really impressive teamwork and strategies. So we'll see if they can pull out something amazing this week as well. But Cutesocks, of course, impressing the most last week with the 2 wins against YOLO and the Dream Team. Especially the Dream Team was a dominating win. But of course, we are on a new patch as well. Orisa getting buffs and also Junkrat. I do expect we'll see a bit of Junkrat in this series with his double mine now. Very strong, very high assassination potential. And spam potential, that's right. That's Tankload. I'm not sure, are you muted, Tankload, or... okay. Well, it looks like Colonel Wong is going to be pulling out the Orisa for Beyond to win, sorry, on the defense. Volskaya is our first map, and the game has begun. We're seeing a very standard Korean dive from Cutesocks as they're going around that left side now, trying to take over that high ground. They force Sneaky off on the Tracer. He goes very low, but he still managed to survive. And they're now trying to attack through the back, but that Orisa in a very good position. And there's a lot of spam coming onto them now, but Norza trying to eat as much of it up as possible with that defense matrix. Showman does demech him, and Cookie takes out awesome lollies on the Sombra. Yellow pulling one back with a kill onto the Tracer, but now there's a man disadvantage for Cutesocks. And I think they're going to have to pull back here as Yellow plays getting another kill onto Wild Jackson and Colonel Wong taking out that Lucio as well. Finishing off Cookie on the respawn. And yep, this would definitely have to be a reset. Interesting actually, Nifon switching to that Pharah. So as soon as he sees that Orisa, realizes they're not going to really be able to do much with that attack route, trying to get some aerial superiority. As we see Cutesocks moving in again, this time coming straight onto that point as Bjorn to win is holding onto that high ground on the right side. Once again, the dive comes through, but Wild Jackson does take out Sneaky, in fact, and Cookie takes out Yellow plays as well. Norza is demeched. And Nafon doing a lot of work. Cookie pulling out that Dragon Blade, getting 2 kills as well. Awesome Lolly's not able to build up that EMP in time. And this should be an early first cap. Clean teamfight win for Cutesocks. And
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Sombra didn't have the EMP. I don't think. She's only just building it up. But yeah, it looks like they're going to have an ult advantage pushing into the second point. And as the Transcendence is popped, as Wild Jackson dives in with Showman. And the sound barrier is there on the defense. But the sound barrier comes out again, but completely denied by that EMP. As we see Cutesocks and Beyond to win trading out the kills right now. It's quite even, but Cutesocks do have the man advantage now, pulling out 2 late kills onto Sneaky and Yellow plays as the cap meter is now going up. Norza desperately trying to charge in, but is booped away. And Cookie takes down the Sombra yet again. As we see Beyond to win desperately trying to come onto the point to now contest. The Shaman does take out that Reinhardt, and Colonel Wong on the soldier now, taking out the Winston. Self-destruct is committed, doesn't get any kills, but Sneaky gets the stick onto Inipizza, takes him down, and Flipjack also getting a kill onto Colonel Wong with those headshots. Still quite even. There's 4 men on the point, sorry, for Cutesocks. And the Rocket Barrage coming in, getting 2 kills. Awesome Molly's Demeki Showman, but not really doing much else as Cookie does throw out the Dragon Blade. Doesn't really get much, but Cutesocks have got 2 ticks right now. Cookie dashing through Colonel Wong and Churches to finish him off. Inner Pizza getting the headshots onto Sneaky as Wilder Jackson, Noza coming onto the point, desperately trying to contest. Awesome Lollies is now back as well, and Yellow Plates getting that kill onto the Winston means Cutesocks will definitely have to back off, as we're seeing now. But that was a very good attempt at a snowball push there, getting 2 ticks, very worthwhile, forcing the enemy team to use most of their ults. Of course, Awesome Lollies is going to have that EMP for the next fight, but Flipjack, all eyes are now on Flipjack with that sound barrier. Is he able to time it? Is he able to dodge that EMP? Make sure his sound barrier shields are not denied and allow Cutesocks to get an aggressive dive onto the members of Bjorn to win. Colonel Wong, of course, on that soldier now. As I said, Yellow Place has switched over to that Ana as well. And looks like Cutesocks just trying to build some more charge right now. Good grenade onto Shaman there, but Shaman does actually go aggressive. I'm not sure about the decision. He's going to get taken 2 half health, but he manages to back away. And he's very, very low now. He gets demeched as well. Colonel Wong doing that. And I think that's going to probably be the end for this push for the moment. They're going to have to wait until the Diva comes on. While Jackson trying to do whatever he can with that Tesla gun. And Norza up in the air. But he has to be careful, and yes, he's taken down by Colonel Wong, in fact. Awesome Lollies getting that kill onto Cookie as well. And this is definitely going to have a reset for Cutesocks now as they pull back. But, in fact, that dry push, they did... Bjorn to win have got a couple of ults now, 4 ults, in fact. But Cutesocks almost up to the 6 ult push, so still have an advantage here. Once again, all eyes on Inner Pizza and Flipjack. Those 2 support ults are crucial to their chances of winning the next fight, especially with the EMP available. And the Transcendence is popped early on the engage as we see Shaman and Norza, Colonel Wong, sorry. I'm getting my names mixed up. Wilder Jackson diving in. The EMP is committed and Colonel Wong cleaning up with that tac visor. He gets 2 kills, including the D-Mech. And Awesome Lollies also finishing it off. There was a very efficient defense there from Bjorn to win. But I think Cutesocks shouldn't be too worried about that. They did get 2 ults committed. And once again, they only committed the Transcendence on that engage. So they do have an ult advantage still. Let's see if they can try and draw some more ults. Of course, Awesome Lollies, they now have this timing where Awesome Lollies does not have the EMP available. So this is probably the best chance they're going to get right now. As we see, the sound barrier is committed and the dive comes in. Cookie pulling out that Dragon Blade, but the counter sound barrier trying to deny his kills, but no, he gets the 2 supports. Colonel Wong takes out Nathan with the Helix rockets. Very nice shot, but the damage probably has been done as Sneaky takes out Flipjack. As 2 self-destructs committed and Sneaky gets 2 kills with that self-destruct. People not able to get into cover, and unfortunately that's going to have to be a reset and an unsuccessful push yet again by Cutesocks. Very well played there by Bjorn to win, and unfortunately that's probably as bad as it could have gone for Cutesocks. They committed all of their ults pretty much and they got nothing for it. So yeah, it's going to be very hard now. 30 seconds left on the clock, and it's going to be difficult now for Cutesocks to try and commit and win the overwhelming teamfight win that's necessary to really get the cap, as the EMP is dropped and Inner Pizza pulling out the clutch Transcendence there to keep everyone alive. It was very nicely positioned there to avoid the EMP as Wilder Jackson diving in there. But he is hacked. Nathan getting 2 kills in the meantime, and Cookie and Shaman teaming up to finish off the remaining members of Bjorn to win. In fact, the meter's going to start going up now in overtime, and Wilder Jackson pushing everyone back with that Primal Rage in spawn. Who's back now? Awesome Lollies is back on the Sombra, but he's taken down by Inner Pizza. The Winston now comes in, Noza, and Wild Yellow Players. Colonel Wong is also back, but they're quickly taken down. The Dragon Blade now committed by Cookie takes out Noza, and Sneaky now the only one left. He's demeched and taken down, and this should be a cap here for Cutesocks. And yes, in overtime, they managed to complete the map. Very nice hero switch there by Nathon onto the Reaper to try and really negate the effect of that EMP, and Inner Pizza, once again, with the timing on that Transcendence, very, very nice. So, well played there by Cutesocks in the end. They managed to get that snowballing team fight that they required. And yeah, they did it in overtime. So, there's still a good chance for Bjorn to win to equal this effort. And let's talk about the patch a bit more. Of course, we saw Orisa and Junkrat being buffed, but
regarding the buff,
so we saw buffed. But of course, I was going to say in the pro scene, we've been seeing the resurgence of my favorite hero, McCree, as well, thanks to Doomfist, creating some space for him to survive against dive comps.
Yeah, I mean, also like. With all the Mercury buffs and recent Mercury buffs and soft buffs, like he really has like sneaked up on the meta. Like I think, to be honest, at the end of the last season, Mercury was also starting to pick up a bit because people were realizing his utility. But yeah, so like it's really nice to see Mercury back like in the scene, and less Genjis in the world. It's good for me. But yeah, to be honest, as you were saying, I think Jungle is a hidden gem here because. In my placement matches, for this season, I noticed that Jungler was like quite a common pick here. Common pick in almost every match. So maybe, as you say, we might get see some Jungler matches. So
well, that double mine is very powerful. It can instantly assassinate anyone, really, and gives him so much mobility as well.
It's also one of the easiest like projectiles to aim in the game. The mine. Yeah. In my opinion, it's like so easy. It's true too.
Yeah, well, we're seeing pretty much the talent comp here on defense for Cutesocks, the Sombra and Reaper, but triple DPS and Flipjack on the Soul Healer Mercy. But actually on Beyond to Win, there's a couple of interesting picks as well. Yellow plays on the Mercy and Sneaky on the Zarya, so we'll see whether this works out. This is a dive comp, of course. They're trying to push through that left side right now, taking over that high ground. Waddy Jackson diving in, but he has to back off. And Cookie trying to get some early ult charge here with the damage boost from the Mercy. Poke wall coming out, but those shields by Sneaky trying to saving a lot of spam, really catching a lot of spam. Waddy Jackson now trying to dive in as well, but there's a counter dive by Norza, and Yellow plays on that Mercy. They back off into that room trying to build EMP as fast as possible for their Sombra player in Inner Pizza. He actually has it now. Awesome Loads gets the early pick onto Cookie, but Nathon counters with the pick onto the Winston. The EMP will put an end to all of the push dreams and hopes of Bjorn to Win. In fact, Yellow plays. I don't really know about that res. That res is very ambitious, I would say. As Colonel Wong does get the kill onto Shawman's mech. And the attack visor will finish things off, so maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. The sound barrier now to secure it as well. And in fact, this will be a cap, so Yellow plays. I thought that res was a bit mistimed because they were down a couple of members. In fact, he didn't get all the members that died either. There was one player that he missed, but yeah, I think Cutesocks probably misplayed that one. What do you think, Tankload?
Well, I think the rest was actually pretty interesting, because he felt that the Mercy Boy felt like he didn't have any much more utility left because they were getting dived and all. So I think raising a Lucio and allowing him an unhacked Lucio back to the point really gave Bjorn to Win the opportunity to get back on the point, which probably gave Colonel Wong that little bit he needed to just out everybody. So yeah, I think the Mercy kind of maybe intentionally or unintentionally did a really great play there. And I think we got to recognize it. I think this kind of playstyle is much better because in the future Mercy buffs, we're gonna definitely see that kind of playstyle being wielded more. Those kind of solo reses. So yeah, good for the Mercy for Bjorn to Win.
Yeah, meanwhile, there's a couple of kills being traded out now. I think both teams trying to build up that ult charge as fast as possible. But we see now the ult economy is relatively even. There are 4 ults available for Cutesocks on the defense, including that very fast charging EMP as the Dragon Blade is put out very aggressively now by Cookie, and he's forced back, but Sneaky gets the kill onto him, and this could be a very good opportunity here for Blue Bjorn to win as they dive in. Norza diving in. The Graviton Surge is also committed. Kanawang with the Tech Visor, but Nathon with a clutch Death Blossom there out of that Graviton, but instantly rezzed up by both teams as the fight is still raging on. The self-destruct out now for Showman and doesn't get anything. But Norza getting the Mercy as well. As kills are now being traded out. That Primal Rage out now for Norza, trying to back everyone off. In fact, he knocks Showman off as well. Sneaky taking out that Sombra. And now they have an overwhelming man advantage to see if they can secure those last couple of kills they need for that tick to start building. Awesome Lolly's getting two there. And Norza finishing off Nathon as well on the Reaper, as Cutesocks is actually delaying very well here. They've only managed to get one tick among all of this. Of course, plenty of time still left on the clock as the Winston is now back. But very quickly, the Diva is demeched and taken down. Cookie with the Dragon Blade, but the Sound Barrier out now for Bjorn to win, completely denying him any kills. Sneaky getting 3 there onto those staggered members of Cutesocks. Awesome Mollies and Norza teaming up to finish off the last members. Inabitsa is now back. He has the EMP, he drops it, but is instantly taken down. And there's no real follow-up. Nathon on the Doomfist trying desperately come back. He's taken down, and that will be it. That Graviton to finish off the last remaining member. And very, very well played there by Bjorn to win. They managed to get the 2 points with 3 minutes left on the clock, so in lightning fast time. And Cutesocks, yeah, they're up. They have their backs against the wall here. Bjorn to win only need to get that one tick on the first point to take this map.
I think it kind of snowballed from not YOLO, sorry, my bad. Cutesocks' Genji going off in solo blade. I think that really kind of staggered their entire team, like, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a very, very ambitious Dragon Blade. They're dashing into the entire enemy team and just trying to pull it out there in the midst of it all. So
yeah, I think that kind of cost them as well, because like it caused like Sombra not be able to combo anyone, because one thing you gotta notice about Bjorn to win's Sombra outs over Cutesocks is that I think for Bjorn to win they kind of like combo better. Like they always have a follow-up, they have a Winston chasing you or anything. But for Cutesocks, it's more like they know when to do it. It's just that they don't really communicate well. You can see that they're always very far away from the Sombra. So I think that's something that Cutesocks need to work on if they want to use Sombra more in the future.
Yeah, they don't seem to be very used to playing with that Sombra, but of course Flipjack is now back on the Mercy and back to their Korean dive comp, in fact, with the Mercy the only real variation, as Cutesocks, getting my names mixed up again, as Cutesocks is on the defense, and Bjorn to win on the attack, as Wild Jackson dives in, forced to back off there. Sneaky's grab gun, forcing him back. In fact, he gets a kill onto Awesome Mollies, but Kanawang also getting a kill onto the Zenyatta. And Norza now diving in, and the Mercy falls off and gets killed. So, in fact, there's a man advantage now for Bjorn to win. Let's see if they can push it to a teamfight win. Sneaky taking out Shaman's mech. That spells trouble for Cutesocks. As now Awesome is dashing through his opposite Genji, and Kernawang also taking out that baby Diva will mean that, well, Bjorn to win just gets that tick very easily in the end. So, as we see the nice, pretty new victory screen, thanks for that, Blizzard.
Play of the game.
And Kanawang with the play of the game, and once again, it was all too easy, really. Once that early pick was taken, Norza diving in with a very good dive, knocking the Mercy off, taking him down, as we see Kanawang with that brilliant attack visor to defend that point.
As I was saying, yeah, this is precisely what I mean about Bjorn to win versus Cutesocks in terms of Sombra usage. Like, it's very clear, like, you know, Bjorn to win really knows how to set up. I mean, people may say it's a defense easier, but I think that they were able to understand where their positions needed to be. Like, Colonel needed to be at the side, you know, out of the action of fire, and you know, they needed to bait them into the point and EMP them. It was just really wonderfully executed, and you know,
I think there's another point to make here as well, as we know that Cutesocks is playing with a couple of subs here for this game, so perhaps there are a couple of communication issues, some synergy issues, you know, they don't really know how to play with those couple of members, or they haven't played with them that much really, so could definitely affect their teamwork.
Well, I
mean,
and
it's probably costing them.
Well, that's probably costing them as well, I suppose, but you know, all fair is love and war, I suppose, so yeah. Well, I mean, in the end, you know, it's all fun and games. So hopefully, you know, the individual members still get to learn from this, and you know, work on better. And you know, when they go back to their own games, these substitutes, you know, we'll have much better games. I mean, I'm very sure that you know everyone can learn from that Bjorn to win here. Like definitely. I mean, everyone loves a good Sombra play, so yeah. But oh well. I mean, I think I was telling Cutesocks a few days back. You know, if Sombra isn't your thing, just don't go for it, I suppose. But well, I guess you know. YOLO. So,
YOLO, yeah.
Oh well, we'll be.
Well, I mean, match practice is probably one of the best ways to figure out your weaknesses. So if they want to,
I would say they should have done it in scrims then.
Yeah, well, that's definitely a valid piece of advice.
Oh well, I mean, Cutesocks is pretty much quite ahead in the tournament currently. So I guess you know, there's no harm in trying one or two new things, you know, to see if they can like get theirs. You know, get new ways to defeat their opponents, I suppose. So yeah. Yeah. Good for trying, I suppose. But overall, very well played by Bjorn to win there, and you know, definitely looking very strong this week compared to last week. Wait, they didn't even cut in last week. What am I talking about? No one did this week. All right. Oh
yeah, of course. Cutesocks was the impressive team last week, taking down both of their opponents. But Bjorn to win the previous week did look very impressive as well. As we're now going to go on to Eichenwald, and Cutesocks is going to defend first. So this is a map we haven't really seen much in this league so far. Usually, most matches have gone to King's Row. In fact, a very popular map. But
yeah, well, I mean, I like Eichenwald as a neutral main, that's for sure. It's just, like
lots of environmental kills.
Well, not really, not only that, but it's more like such a huge area. Like, I love attacking first because it's such a huge area. You know, if you have the chance to attack first, it's like so beautiful. Because yeah, you can just like come off so many angles, especially like as a Pharaoh as well. But you know, one thing that'll be interesting is if defense uses like Junkrat this time, because Junkrat will really be really strong now in this, you know, for his new abilities with the two, you know, mines and stuff. You know, it's kind of a waste you can't place two mines at a time though. Damn it, this. Why wouldn't you?
Well, we're seeing both teams hover over that Junkrat, so it's definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
And we'll find out. In fact, it looks like Cutesocks will be running it on defense and Flipjack on the Torbjorn as well. So Torbjorn, this is probably this point A on Eichenwald is probably one of the best points for Torbjorn, I reckon, as well.
Well, I will give that's for sure. I kind of wish, you know, more people use, you know, like second part, you know, or stuff. But I suppose it'd be too hard for him, considering the fact that, as I said, you know, there's too much cover for like mobility-based heroes. So yeah.
Yeah, I think the existence of that high ground as well. There's so many different flanking angles you can take on that streets phase, that castle phase rather. So, like, it's very hard to protect the turret or position it so that it doesn't die instantly. And actually, that's not where I expected the turret to go, but an aggressive turret position, I guess, to start off. And they're going to be holding out this forward choke, so Showman on that Zarya as well. And Inner Pizza taking out her duties as Munsky is not playing today. And we're seeing Colonel Wong on the Pharah. So, interesting choice. Far Mercy on this first point is very good on attack. So we see the poke war starting up now, and Norza diving in, Colonel Wong getting the kill onto the turret, but Cookie taking him out, in fact, and Shaman getting the kill onto Awesome Volleys as well, taking out the Winston, and that's going to have to be a early reset there for Bjorn to win, and they clearly didn't expect that Junkrat, because the Pharah immediately got taken out by him. I didn't really see how that happened, but good shot there from Cookie.
Yeah. Well, it's quite unfortunate that Cookie got a bit too ambitious last bit and kind of like overextended there. However, you know, we must bear in mind that he almost has got his out, and you know, his out way faster now.
Yeah, that's right, and it looks he should be making his way back soon, but in the meantime, Bjorn to Win do have an opportunity to have a man advantage right now. As we see them trying to get Chetches getting that Tara, but Cookie is back and he takes out Kanawang, who's now on the Hanzo. Norza does get the answering kill, Sneaky taking out that Tara once again, and Wildy Jackson hammering yellow players into the ground. So we see the Transcendence is committed. But the Nano Boost also out now onto Wildy Jackson. He's hammering away, not really getting much done though. And Norza taking out Naphon, and the Primal Rage is committed. Wildy Jackson is taken out. The Scatter Arrow will take out the Ana as well. And this should be an early cap here for Bjorn to Win on their second push. Plenty of time left on the clock as well. And yeah, really, I think Cookie dying there at the end really did put them at a disadvantage there. They had to back away, gave up their aggressive positioning at the choke, and were just outpositioned there. Well, Colonel Wong on the Hanzo also putting through a lot of damage onto that Reinhardt shield, so probably pressured them a lot as well. So we see the Graviton Surge coming out, catching 3 members, and Naphon and Cookie teaming up to take everyone down. And, well, that's going to be a good ult usage and good defense there from
Cutesocks.
Cutesocks, yeah.
Man, my job is just to tell you the team name.
I'm sorry, I'm just... Beyond to Win haven't played in 2 weeks, so I'm just trying to...
Well, I mean, additionally, you know, you were talking about defense, yeah. Like, I think also one thing that Beyond the Win really helped was, you know, they actually, you know, realized Torbjorn was really strong, as the team name, you know, suggests, and kind of like denied the Torbjorn any outcharge. Also, I think that it's kind of like a mistake running 2 specialty characters. Like, I kind of agree playing, you know, 1 specialty character at a time.
Well, the Graviton Surge comes down and takes most of the members of Cutesocks out, in fact, and once again, very nice Graviton Surge catching 4 members. Cookie's the only one left alive, he has to back away. And
doesn't get away because Colonel Wong got him.
Yeah, the Scatter Arrow doing a lot of work. Colonel Wong throwing out that Dragon Strike to keep everyone back. But they all just go through that right-hand side door. So they're all going to get back onto the point, contesting the cart now. And the Primal Rage out now for Norza, smashing everyone into that gate. He gets 2 kills. Colonel Wong also taking out that Lucio. And in fact, Norza gets another kill onto Inner Pizza. So very nice team fight win. Colonel Wong doing a lot of work there from that high ground. They had no one to really contest him. And yeah, Cutesocks is forced back once again. Late kill there onto Wildy Jackson's probably going to get them a lot of free cart time. And in fact, I think the cart's probably going to go around at least his first corner by the time Cutesocks are able to mount a successful defense. The attack visor now out for Naphon. He's trying to do as much as possible, but Chetches answers with that Transcendence, keeping that Winston alive easily. And, well, we have an ult advantage here. The res is up for, God damn it, Built to Win, as Wildy Jackson punches Sneaky and takes out Norza as well, but instantly resed up. Very nice use of that res. The sound barrier is out now for Cutesocks, but the Graviton Surge keeping everyone in one place. The Primal Rage getting the kill onto that Zenyatta before the self-destruct takes out the Genji. Cookie on that Mei now, trying to delay as much as possible, but I think this is going to have to be a reset for Bjorn to Win. So now down on men. Jack getting that kill on Zarya as well will definitely mean they have to back off. But yeah, ults exchanged, and Wildy Jackson now on that Doomfist, of course. He's played it a couple of times already in this league to great success. But Chetch almost at another Transcendence yet again. A very nice ult charge rate right now. We're seeing Norza trying to zap as many people as possible. The Dragon Strike comes through from a very weird angle onto the card, but doesn't manage to get any kills. The sound barrier is committed as well by Cutesocks on the defense. Kenowon getting that D-Mech onto Showman. will mean he has a lot of free reign right now. And the Meteor Strike is out. Kunawang is frozen, but is kept alive by the Mercy. But the Mercy goes down to the Meteor Strike, and the punch onto Sneaky into the wall will mean his death as well. Kunawang getting a late kill onto Flipjack, but he's taken down by the Winston. And once again, a reset. But actually, I think Bjorn to Win will be pretty happy with that. They managed to charge up 4 ults. They only committed that Dragon Strike, although they didn't get much card time. They baited out the sound barrier as well from Cutesocks, so not a bad result in the end. So now coming in with an ult advantage, they have the Primal Rage up as well as Nausea's now diving back in. And the Blizzard's pulled out by Cookie in the backline, but the Transcendence is out as well to keep Colonel Wong alive, who's probably the only one really frozen. Nathon getting that kill to Awesome Mollies though will probably spell the end of that push. And yep, they're backing away. Shaman with some late kills and Water Jackson as well on the getting the Zarya. Yeah, I think Beyond to Win should really reset. Oh, in fact, the res comes through. And they want to get onto this card as fast as possible, it looks like. As the dive now comes in aggressively. And Inner Pizza getting the kill onto Nausea though instantly will mean it's going to be very hard. The Self-Destruct is committed. The Transcendence is also committed to counter that Graviton Surge. And Nathon with that Primal Rage in the backline, killing Colonel Wong. Also Mollies pulls out the Dragon Blade, gets Inner Pizza, but I don't think he's going to get much else. As the kills are now going all the way of Cutesocks. And the Meteor Strike getting Awesome Mollies there late as well will mean that Bjorn to Win only have very little time, 10 seconds left now on the clock, and they managed to get someone on the card to contest. Kunawang taking out Cookie actually, he's on the Reaper now, very inspired hero switch really, instantly switching heroes and getting a pick. And the Transcendence now out for Churches. Everyone's now back onto the cart, and let's see if they can push it as we see Nathon diving in now onto Kunawang, but that's a Reaper. I don't really want to be diving onto that, and Kunawang does take him down in the end. And now we're getting some cart time now, getting some cart movement as Cookie is desperately trying to do what he can there in the back line, but he's taken down. And the cart rounds the final corner. Cutesocks desperately trying to contest for as long as possible, trying to get 6 men on the point. The Self-Destruct comes out, doesn't get anything, and Inner Pizza is taken down by that Diva. Cookie now one of the last people left alive. Waddy Jackson also on the point, and Cookie pulls out that Dragon Blade, gets yellow plays actually, and but he's taken down by Awesome Lollies. The Transcendence is now out for Cutesocks. Try and keep those last remaining members alive, but the kills are all red. The kill feed is completely red right now. Colonel Wong with the Death Blossom to finish off that Diva as well. Chechers, the Transcendence there to try and confirm that point take. The extended fight, desperately trying to delay, but no, they do manage to complete it in the end. And they complete it in overtime, in fact, so probably the best case, well, the best thing that Cutesocks could have really hoped after losing that fight. Yeah, well, 3 points on the board for Bjorn to Win. And it's up to Cutesocks now. They have to complete the map to stay in this to avoid a loss, to avoid a 2-0 loss in the series.
The conditions we know as defeat.
Exactly. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better.
Well, I mean, it's interesting that, you know, after Cutesocks, you know, I had Wild Jackson back on Doomfist, you know, Cutesocks finally got some momentum because Wild Jackson is kind of like a really good natural Doomfist. But kind of sad because, like, in the end, Colonel Wong knew what to do and he changed the Reaper well enough, and, you know, that was the end of Doomfist's reign. So yeah,
that's right.
Back on, going on to Junkrat, so, you know, we might see some good shit out of him. So,
yeah. And actually, I'm more excited to talk about Awesome Boys on the McCree. I wonder if we... Yeah, looks like they are committing, perhaps committing to it, yep. And this is something we've been seeing a little bit more of actually, the McCree with the Mercy to try and damage boost him and keep him alive. We're seeing that in pro games as well nowadays, so Mercy and the Zenyatta. And Colonel Wong on the Junkrat, of course. Norza on the Reinhardt. And in fact, this is pretty much like a variation of the anti-dive comp that Korea's been using, with the Mercy the only real change, as we see a very aggressive dive comp probably coming out from Bjorn Twin on the attack. Sorry, for Cutesocks. Once again, I'm getting the team names wrong. I'm so good at this. No fun. He's getting trapped there, but doesn't manage to get out. And he gets trapped again! What's going on here? And he's taken down, so Awesome he's also getting a kill onto Cookie there in the meantime, and I'm not sure what the hell was going on there.
I mean, if you got trapped once, you can't possibly put the trap in the same place, right? No way. Well, the new power of the new Junkrat, you know? Traps. Oh wait.
In fact, the ult is out already for Colonel Wong. He gets 2 in the backline and the 9 kill onto Wildy Jackson. I'm not really sure what to say about this.
Well, I mean, traps aside, Colonel Wong really is showing us the real power of Junkrat at this point. So yeah, always good to see.
With the Mercy damage boost, that is terrifying.
That is just scum, man. That is just scum. Oh, he's triggered again. He got another one.
Oh, he's trapped again! Oh my god, but luckily he's saved this time, but he's diving in.
Well, I
guess forces Colonel.
Nafon is sick of Colonel Wong at this point, we can definitely tell. But you know, Colonel Wong's not letting Nafon even touch him, you know.
Well, Cookie is taken down by the mine, actually, of Colonel Wong as well. It's also Molly's gets the flash onto Wildy Jackson, takes out Shaman as well in that backline. And once again, that's going to have to be a reset. And the ult is out yet again for Colonel Wong. Doesn't get anything, but...
Well, she did try to go for the Pharah, but it didn't really work out. But you know, still, points of trying. And at this rate, Colonel Wong just going to get his out again in the next fight. He almost reminds... He's almost like, you know, Cutesocks versions of fighting, I know, a Sombra.
Shaman actually got trapped there as well, but he managed to heal himself up. As Nafon deciding, no, I'm not going to stay on the ground this time and get trapped again, but he's back, he's forced to back off again. As Wildy Jackson does get the punch now onto Colonel Wong, so he's down. And Bjorn, Cutesocks now on the point. The Graviton Surge comes out, but the grenade keeping everyone alive. Yellow Plays does res up 2 members, and the Earth Shatter out. Wildy Jackson is still alive, but the Deadeye in the meantime taking out 2 as well. And once again, team fight win for Bjorn to win.
Well, I see that Colonel Wong, you know, has had enough fun, so he's going back to cooking bacon. Well, it's a good choice considering the Pharah is here. So, you know, realizing the Pharah is going to be a problem in the long run, you know, he's treated a soldier, which is a very, very good move by Colonel Wong right here. Very good.
Yep. Yep, that double hit scan, it's going to be very hard to really run, even Pharmacy against that.
Well, and to make things worse, you know, it's really last minute for Cutesocks, and you know, while Cutesocks does have our advantage, you know, it's not really looking very good for Cutesocks.
Oh, Cookie getting taken down there by the Zenyatta. Wildy Jackson does get an answering kill onto that McCree, but Cookie's rezzed up actually by Inner Pizza. Nafon with the Primal Rage gets Colonel Wong and gets Norza. So this could be Cutesocks' opportunity here to get some progress on that point with only 30 seconds basically left on the clock. Sneaky tried to desperately do whatever he can, but he's just being pummeled by a Wildy Jackson right now on that Doomfist. And Cookie does get the final blow onto him in the end, and that's a cap. So they cap with, I think it was 10 seconds or something, or 15 seconds left on the clock.
Well, Cookie trying to find some cookies in the air as it gets shot in the back.
Well, Cookie, yeah, getting taken down, and Showman as well. So
yeah, I don't think they should really have poked out like that. But oh well, you know, what can you do?
Well, they were already set up really on this high ground. There wasn't really much they could have done, could have achieved by aggressively pushing out. Questionable decision, definitely.
Questionable. But I like Cookies, so I'm not question anymore. Cookies good for help.
Nafon trying to do whatever he can. The Self-Destruct is committed very aggressively. He gets Yellow Plays actually in the backline. This could be their opportunity. Try and get some free cart time. As the members of Bjorn to win now pushing onto the cart. The Graviton Surge committed, but only really manages to get Nathon on that Winston. But Wong there with the Tac Visor will finish off the remaining members of Cutesocks. And yeah, look bad there for Bjorn to win taking that early pick, but Cutesocks just once they got onto the point, Wong popped that Tac Visor and just pretty much killed them all. In fact, it was very questionable Graviton Surge probably there by Flipjack as well. So,
well, you know, Cutesocks with the square one, you know, them on the low ground and Bjorn on the high ground.
yeah, and there's only really just over a minute left on the clock. Norza's here on the low ground, kind of alone, and in fact it was all a bait as the Earth Shatter comes down, immediately takes out that Zarya. He's taken down, but Wong also getting the answering kill onto Nathon, which means that Bjorn to win have the man advantage here. He's forced off the high ground by Cookie, but Cookie is now low. He has to back away, and this is a reset now.
Well, meanwhile, it's a shooting gallery for awesome lowlies. No one is doing anything to him. No one can do anything about him. So yeah.
Yeah, he's just doing whatever he wants there on the high ground. Chetch is taking out Cookie. A very nice shot there. And Awesome Law is also taking out Inapizza with those headshots. And once again, Cutesocks completely pushed back. Looking a little bit flustered right now and not really coordinating their dives very well at all. They do have an... the odds economy is actually quite even for both teams. Wong's almost on that Tac Visor, and Sneaky has that Graviton Surge as well. So in fact, it's going to... by the next fight, it's going to be an advantage for Bjorn to win. Snathon is now trying to do whatever he can with that Primal Rage, but in fact, there is a D.Va on the cart. Flipjack has made it back. Waddy Jackson with the switch onto Roadhog. Inapizza's Transcendence will try and keep everyone alive, but is answered by the Transcendence from Chetches. The Earth Shatter comes down, gets the nano boosted Flipjack, but he's not taken down. He's now demeched, and Chetches takes down Cookie in the meantime as well, and Sneaky doing a whole lot of work with that Zarya. That D.Va is dead. And Waddy Jackson trying to do whatever he can with that Roadhog, who's now also been buffed. We didn't really mention that, but it's now very hard to kill that new Roadhog. Nathon is taken down, but still a very scrappy fight going on right now. Awesome Lollies with the Deadeye on the high ground, but he's reflected back at him. But it doesn't matter because Wong and Chetches team up to kill the remaining members while they're all focusing on that McCree. And very nice defense there by Bjorn to win. Just completely outplaying and outpositioning Cutesocks there in the end.
Cutesocks definitely was really lost in last week, and you know, definitely Bjorn to win knew the positions better for this map. Probably not a good idea for them to choose this map.
Yeah, they just really got outplayed on their own Mac pick, so
well, the interesting
not really,
thing is Zenyatta got the highest healing team, so yeah, really good, interesting cut there.
Well, Shaman, yeah, that's right, because he, I think they switched though. Flipjack was on the Mercy at the start, but
yeah, but I think still overall, Goku played that Zen though. I think Zen was like the unsung hero of that game. But yeah, Wong definitely showing his strong skills in that game, and also yeah, definitely. Waddy Jackson kind of tried his best, but in the end didn't really matter. Oh, we're having a short break. Or they decide next map.
And welcome back.
Now arrive
We're going to move on to Control, and Li Tower will be the map pick
to attack.
for Cutesocks.
Select your hero.
Looks like we might have a technical issue as we're pausing. But, well, Cutesocks have been quite strong on Control in the past. And of course, Bjorn to Win seems to be a very strategic team. They prefer those escort maps and assault maps where they can set up and use their positioning advantages, better hero picks to outplay their opponents. But Cutesocks do have some very good mechanically. Cutesocks do have some mechanically good players in their team, especially on that DPS. Awesome lollies on that Genji, of course, which we all talk about, and Colonel Wong on the Doomfist. So we'll see whether that comes into play here on Control. As we hear Tankload, or you probably can't hear, but Tankload is flipping pages. Says he's studying.
I'm starting, come on. Don't do this stupid shit. I'm just here for the free YouTube views. Which I don't even get nowadays, because you know they have a YouTube channel and everything. So I don't, why am I doing this? You must get over here, why am I here? Why are we even here? Why am I here? I don't know. Who knows? Oh,
Well, I'm not really sure what the issue is here, but we are paused for the meantime.
I think pausing is great. Gives me more time to study. Oh, man. So are you going to do a placement soon, Mr. Andrew?
Yes, probably next week, I think.
Next week? Alright, sure.
Are you muted, by the way?
No, I'm not. They can hear me. Flipping pages.
Oh, okay.
Flipping
Oh, you're flipping pages. No, I thought sometimes you mute yourself on the stream, man. I don't know. I don't keep track of this stuff.
Well, I'm talking to you now.
Oh well. I'm good. It's good to have you on stream, Tankload.
Yeah. So I can tell your team names. Jeez. Team names, Andrew. It's the fourth week. Wait, fourth week? Fourth time we're doing this. Come on.
That's
Team
right. I should
names.
really learn
There's
team
four
names.
teams,
It
no.
throws me off when teams go on buys. Teams have buys and I just completely forget they exist.
Just four
I know there's
teams,
only 4
man.
teams in
Just
this league,
four
but-
teams, man. That's 4. So what's the first team name?
Dream Team is the first team.
Are you
I
sure?
believe.
Okay, second team?
YOLO?
Okay, third team.
Bjorn to Win?
There we go. Fourth team? Cutesocks.
Cutesocks.
Disgusting. You only knew the fourth team the most comfortably. Wonder why. Your favoritism?
I mean, no, the other thing is usually Munchkey's playing on Cutesocks, and he's the guy I look for. I just look at his name and I'm like, yeah, that's Cutesocks.
That's scum, man. You gotta stop, you know. You gotta look at the team names, the name of the HP. Come on. I don't know. What's going on, though? I would really like to know what's going on, too.
Flipjack's monitor is dead, apparently.
Monitor is dead.
So,
Oh well.
monitor is definitely a useful thing to have when you're playing Overwatch.
Well, unless you're playing Torbjorn. You can do the Symmetra blind challenge. You know.
It's a retro blind challenge.
Well, I don't know. It's pretty fun to do. It's like you use you know like some animals in the wild like use sound. Bats. Yeah, you use sound.
Oh, okay. So you can use like sonar to try and
Sonar,
find
you-
where
you
your
like- you-
opponents
you
are.
like, you like just keep left mouse L and B until your beam connects to something and you stick to it. You just keep sticking to it. That's symmetry.
Ah. Well, that would be interesting. Imagine if like you could have a sonar system. You could just like the whole map is dark and
Imagine you have out. They like blind.
maybe that's a good mode actually for an arcade game where the whole map is dark and the only thing you can use is Hanzo, and Hanzo's sonic arrow just reveals
No way, man.
people.
That's racist. I'll just do show, man. They can't see me. Racist. Oh, the Doomfist. Doomfist wing block. Way blacker. Oh well.
Well, it looks like everyone's ready.
Well, I guess we gotta. I don't know. Do you know what's going on? Ah.
I have no idea what's going on, but seeing as we've unpaused, it seems probably Sneaky's monitor has decided to revive from the dead.
Well, not really. Actually, we have a sub from Elon 001.
Oh, we have a sub.
So yeah, I'm
I
not
thought
sure.
it was Sneaky's monitor that was dead.
Well, I'm not sure they want to.
No, Flipjack's. Flipjack's monitor was dead, so Lun is going to be subbing for him.
Well, I'm not sure whether they want to reset or need to reset. I don't think they do need to reset, but with that resetting, I can go for a break. But it seems they don't want to reset. Scum! I want to study for the future. But oh well.
Well, we could see that Farah coming out here on Control Center. Not really something you see very often.
Well, I
Or-
mean, definitely one thing I've remembered from Cutesocks' history is that Walter Jackson loves this map as Doomfist because yeah, lots of walls.
Round one.
Yeah, well, yeah, lots of walls, lots of good targets as we see the map beginning. Cutesocks going down that left side into the passageway.
Cutesocks not having a Lucio for control point, but it's kind of rare. Or you know, I say.
Yeah, especially on control point, it's going to take them so long. And in fact, Nathon is going down very low. He's completely isolated from his team. Not sure. That was definitely some kind of communication problem there. And Bjorn to win, completely taking advantage of their
Double kill.
greater numbers and completely shutting out Cutesocks there,
Well, I would
taking
say,
the first team fight and the first progress on the cat meter.
Well, I would say that Colonel really was a better Doomfist in the engagement. But yeah, I think also Nerfon is getting a little bit lost due to the fact that they have a Lucio, so probably the Farah didn't expect, you know, to like suddenly be so
Well, Nathon
independent.
just kind of fed really. He just went completely by himself and got taken out.
Well, Nerfon
As
actually,
he's now got to pick onto Sneaky.
yeah.
And we see the aggressive dive coming through now from Lun, and he takes out that Lucio. Ultimately, he's getting the answering kill onto that Doomfist of Wild Jackson. But Nathon taking out yellow players as well. He's completely uncontested really in the air right now. The EMP is dropped, but pretty ambitiously, I would say. Not ambitiously, but pretty, I don't know, hopefully. As Nathon taking out Colonel Wong on Doomfist once again. Sneaky getting the kill onto Inner Pizza, but taken down again by Nathon. He's completely uncontested right now. There's no long range hit scan for Cutesocks. Sorry, for Bjorn to win. Sound barrier is committed for Bjorn Cutesocks right now, and the Doomfist out will not get anything, but he does manage to finish off Norza on the Winston and get the kill onto Colonel Wong as well. Finishing off the Sombra there at the end. I think he gets 4 kills there in that engagement. And that'll be a point switch for Cutesocks.
Well, Colonel Wong's going to McCree. It seems that, you know, Walter Jackson has made his point, and you know, McCree is gonna have to come back to him.
Yeah, well, McCree is good against Doomfist, but it's sometimes very hard to keep him alive enough for him to long enough for him to do his work.
Well,
As,
as a healer man, I would say that's the McCree sword, not mine.
Well, Sneaky getting that stick onto Flipjack will open up the fight. Yellow plays also taking out that Farah. Something you see really today is Wildy Jackson, as we said, getting the punch onto Colonel Wong's McCree. Yellow plays now with some late kills. Cookie decides to jump off the map to reset, and this will be another point flip now for Bjorn to win. And it's going to be a scramble here for Cutesocks to really get back to the point in time. The Dragon Blade is committed. As I choke on my... Nathon is very, very low, and Norza takes him down with the Primal Rage. The Samba is committed, but the Transcendence to answer, but they still can't get onto the point, so they scramble right at the end. But the spawn camp from Bjorn to win was too strong, kept them pushed back for too long, and the first win on Legion Tower goes to Bjorn to win.
Yep. Well, I mean, also to be honest, actually the Zarya from Cutesocks did not jump off. She actually committed suicide.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just going to reset there, but...
Yeah, but well, anyway, also one problem is like I think the Cutesocks Lucio and Doomfist kind of got a bit too worried about the point there and kind of like caused like a dribble. They should have like kind of like just wait a teensy bit longer, you know, cook up and have a little bit bigger chance. Well, I do understand that the point was tight, but you know, any little bit helps, yeah, especially in such a tense situation.
Yeah, usually you see teams try and push to 99 as much as they possibly can, but in that situation I think it would have been better for them to reset and come through as 6. As, we see the Reaper now out for Cutesocks. Cookie taking that pick, and Wong is sticking on that McCree. The yellow players gets the initial kill onto Cookie actually, as kills now being traded out. Waddy Jackson taking out the Winston, but Wong, the headshots onto the Lucio. Once again, still very even on this point, as no, looks like Bjorn to win will be taking an advantage. Yellow plays dashing through, and also Molly's also taking out that Zarya after hacking her.
Get you healed up.
And the first point capture goes to Bjorn to win, and subsequently the first cap meter percentage as well. So Cookie now has switched onto the Genji. As you see Wong taking down that Pharah, very nicely played there. And Waddy Jackson taking very low, he's taken out as well. He's kind of in the middle of the enemy team there, cut off completely from his healers. And that's going to have to be another reset for Cutesocks. So odds definitely stacked against Cutesocks right now. They're trying to play with this Reinhardt, but Reinhardt and Winston. But they may be served a bit better by running a Diva, I think. As we see Sneaky getting the stick onto that Mercy will delay them even more. And Colonel Wong finishing off that Pharah as well. That's going to be at least another 10-20% here for Bjorn to win. Dominating performances. Flipjack does take out Norza here. Be an opportunity where they have even numbers. Not even a man advantage as Cookie, I think. Waddy Jackson, sorry, was also taken down. Waddy Jackson with the Earth Shadow doesn't really get much. The sound barrier is now committed for both teams, but Nathon with that barrage gets Wong's McCree, and now Cutesocks pushing onto the point, trying to push this advantage as best as they can. Waddy Jackson with a charge onto the Winston, takes him out, and Cookie finishing off that Sombra as well will mean a point flip, I think, as Inner Pizza is cleaning up people with that Lucio bloodthirsty support play. And yeah, point flip, but Bjorn to win should be pretty happy with that. They didn't really commit any ults. They have an ult advantage now, definite ult advantage with that EMP up as well. And they got to 92%, so well played to Bjorn to win. Cutesocks are gonna have it tough here from now until the end of the map. Snaphon is taken very low, but he manages to get away. And the EMP is now down. He pretty much gets everyone, and the Dragon Blade out now for yellow players as well. He cuts down the Pharah. The answering Dragon Blade for Cookie takes down the Sombra, but not much really else gained as the Primal Rage is now out for both teams. In fact, Norza committing that late. The sound barrier also out now. Cheches, he commits his own sound barrier. And the res now out for one. Somehow he manages to get that out despite being focused as soon as he got onto the point. The barrage takes out Norza, but is deflected back into Nathon's face. And Colonel One taking out that Reinhardt as well. The stick will finish off Flipjack. And yellow plays dashing through the remaining members to finish off the kills. And this is a very, very well timed point flip right now as Waddy Jackson is forced to commit that Earthshaker but doesn't get much for it. Yellow plays taking out that Ana, and Colonel Wong finishing it off will mean another map win for Bjorn to win.
Well, in the new competitive rules, Bjorn to win by 1 already. However, we're still sticking to the 0-1, so we're playing the best of 5.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're still gonna stick with best of 5 for this league apparently, but yeah,
I mean,
Cutesocks definitely struggling. Yeah. Definitely struggling. They lost another one of their players as well before this map due to technical issues.
The Cutesocks issues really like a lot of solo plays. Like they're not really grouping up together, and they really need to come together. I mean, as you say, you accredited this to them, to like the team not really being able to do much about it. But I don't know.
Yeah, the playing with subs is always very difficult, especially at this stage of the league where everyone's really used to playing with their team members. The level of teamwork has increased exponentially, really, since our starting matches. As we see Lon now on the Winston jumping in, but he's forced back. Manages to get 30% ult charge there, but Cookie goes in by himself and is taken down by North. Lon does manage to get the answering kill onto yellow players, so still pretty even. And Cutesocks have the advantage of being on the point with this Reinhardt, so it's going to be hard to push in through this rear choke. Nathon takes out Sneaky there with that damage boosted rocket. One shot. And taking out Norza there as well. The finishing off, the cleanup kills now coming through for Cutesocks. And the first point cap, first percentage will go to Cutesocks as they start building it up. And, well, almost as if to contradict everything I just said, Cutesocks do manage to get the first point flip. But of course, this is one of the best maps in the game for Pharmacy. So Nathon is having a very good time here, up in the air. Kunawang is the only one left to contest him, but Cookie getting the double dash onto Kunawang, and Yellow Plays will take him down. And Lun with a very nice dive onto Norza will finish off the finish off the remaining kills. And once again, a reset for Bjorn to win. Yellow Plays has now switched off onto the Soldier, but still they have triple DPS, and also the sole real dedicated healer into is Chetches. And also Mollies did drop the EMP in that previous fight, but to no avail. As we see the sound barrier is now available for Bjorn to win. Let's see if they can push it. Lon actually jumps off the map. Not sure what was going on there. This could be their big advantage. Norza gets Cookie with that Primal Rage, is now on the point. Nathon killing Yellow Plays with the barrage, but he's immediately taken down by Sneaky. The Deadeye is now out, but I don't think it's really going to get much as Flipjack raises up in a pizza. But in fact, the kills are going in the opposite direction. And, well, Beyond to Win do manage to flip it. And Awesome Noise doesn't really manage to get much ult charge from that. He's not going to have the EMP for his next fight. Chetches does hold on to that sound barrier though, so that's a very crucial ultimate saved. As we see, Cutesocks do have a huge ult advantage right now. 4 ults available, including the sound barrier and the Earth Shatter. As Yellow Plays gets a very early kill, very nice shot there onto Nathon. But Cutesocks, not sure really why they're committing here. They should really back off and try and regroup as Cookie jumps off the map and Lun is taken out there by Sneaky. This is definitely going to have to be a reset. Not sure why they really tried to commit to that after getting a early pick against them. Nathon going down. But now they actually might be able to come in with a bit of an amount of advantage as Wildy Jackson gets a late pick onto Awesome Ollies, and Nathon Boop's going to walk off as well, so this could be their big chance. But no, Sneaky answers with a kill onto Wildy Jackson from behind. And still very scrappy here. Nathon is the only one on the point. It's completely by himself. He's going to get taken down. And Chetches somehow jumps off the map as well. So everyone's jumping off the map this time. Not sure what's going on. But Cookie, with that Dragon Blade, will ensure that Cutesocks manage to flip the point. And I think there's still a Sombra on it. No, he's taken down. And percentage now ticking up once again for Cutesocks. They're up to 90% now. But, and they still retain quite a few ultimates. So very good. Flipjack now has that res available as Cookie takes an early pick onto Yellow Plays, and the sound barrier is now committed by Inner Pizza. Colin Kanawong though taking out Cookie before those shields come through. And, sorry, Chetches committed that sound barrier. My apologies. The EMP is now committed now by Awesome Ollies, but he's immediately taken down. Not much gain from that. Sneaky with the stick onto Flipjack. Kills being traded out as Yellow Plays also pulls his attack visor, takes down Nathon. And really, that ulting Winston is the only real threat left on the point, as Cookie is also there with him, but he's on half health. Colonel Wong is now back on that Doomfist to try and finish off the remaining kills, and he does so with the help of Norza, and this should be another point flip at 99. But the late stick onto Wildy Jackson as well. Very nicely played there by Sneaky. Aggressive play on that Tracer. And They do have an ult advantage here for the retake, but that progress meter is ticking up very quickly for Bjorn to win as well. So this could be a 99-99 final fight, as we see now. Nathon takes out Yellow Blaze though with that barrage in the backline, and the Dragon Blade is now out for Cookie. He takes out Noz, he takes out Colonel Wong, and this in fact could be a win for Cutesocks as Sneaky gets the kill onto Wildy Jackson, but there's a huge man advantage now for Cutesocks. Nathon getting 2 kills in the midst of that, and Cookie also taking out the Sombra. The remaining members of Bjorn to Win desperately trying to get a point. Norza is taken down, and Yellow Blaze is the only one left. Colonel Wong almost there as well, but Nathon cleaning up here in this last team fight. And Lon gets Colonel Wong in the end. Chech is the last one left. But no, Sneaky's back as well on that Tracer. He's immediately taken down. And this is going to be a flip. Norza should be able to contest there to keep the overtime going. But no, it's not even a flip. He manages to get back. And the Sand Barrier is down for Cutesocks as he takes out that Sombra as well. Colonel Wong with the double kill on the Meteor Strike, together with that Earth Shatter from Wildy Jackson, will mean, I think, as Lun bashes Yellow Blades into a wall. Colonel Wong with the uppercut. Late kills here for Bjorn to Win. In fact, they may be pulling it back as the Sound Barrier is also committed. And but no, the res from Flipjack, 3-man res will spell the end of that, I think. As Cookie with a yet another Dragon Blade taking out Norza. And they're still not able to really finish this off. This fight is going on forever as kills are now being traded out. Colonel Wong getting the punch onto Wildy Jackson, not before he gets that enemy Lucio. The barrage though will take him out and get Sneaky as well. He's taken down by Awesome Lollies. Awesome Lollies has an EMP, and now the Cookie comes, sorry, Yellow Blaze comes back with a Dragon Blade. He gets 2, and this is just back and forth right now as Lun takes out Awesome Lollies, but Norza takes out his enemy Winston. And now, in fact, Bjorn to Win have a huge man advantage. It's 99-99, but remember, Bjorn to Win have to flip before they're able to... In fact, no, yes, they managed to cap. So, a very, very close final fight, back and forth for a couple of minutes, actually. And in the end, I think what it was Colonel Wong on that Doomfist pick managed to snowball it in the end. With that, Doomfist is very good in that enclosed space. And yeah, well played by Bjorn to Win in the end.
Oh, I'll be taking a break while we wait for the next game.